Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. But foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Popped him up. But this will land untouched. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, number 13. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. One ball, one strike, the count. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? on his arm side when he throws the ball has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of that. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Stroman, also known as Strosho at times. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And that's in there, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gurriel going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run there for Mookie. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Andrew.
Fouled off.
Benintendi.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Soft liner to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's had some success, 5 for 11. No balls and a strike to count. Martinez playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Popped up. Tellez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Xander.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number two.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, number 8. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Brock Holt now. Head-to-head history with
Leading
Marcus
off
Stroman.
for the
Comes in
Red
with
Sox,
6 hits in
the
27
second baseman,
at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Guerrero has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Brock Holt now with a full count. Number 23 will be next. Three-two pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now at the plate, number 23. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting it, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
We don't get to see the glove toss enough, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Drury racing back, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
In now, Sandy Leon.
Sandy.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got a 3-for-7 line. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Stroman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Boston. Up next is Danny Jansen. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman.
Now to the plate,
24.
Rowdy Tellez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Orsello gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Devers shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
In that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In the air now, out to right field. Drury's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Boston third. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball
Now
running
batting,
away from
right
him at the
fielder.
plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Richard racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Devers leads off first with one away. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
In there, 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Digging in, Brock Holt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox 4, the Jays nothing. Here's Eric Sogard back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Holt has a play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Still 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled away. Count remains full.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now batting, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball swung on and missed.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Porcello sets. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Toronto. They trail here 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading on
Striding in,
for the
number
Red Sox,
23 comes into
the
this
first
at-bat
baseman,
0 for 1 in the
number
ball game.
23.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. 3-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out 1 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground. 2 down.
The catcher, number 3.
Stepping up now, Sandy
Sandy
Leon. He popped out on his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox lead it 4-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in for the Jays,
shortstop.
Freddie Galvis hit it hard but
Galvis.
lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. This is in the air to left. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, number 8. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Standing in, Danny Jansen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Benintendi, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. J.D. Martinez is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. To first, Tellez gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Taking in once again, J.D. Martinez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Drury's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled away. Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Tellez, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box, Brandon Drury, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Eric Sogard. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Justin Schaefer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Hard hit ball to short. Galvis has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Stepping into the box, Brock Holt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 23.
Settling in now, number 23. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 1-2 ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 gets the outside corner, strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rendell Grichuk. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. Nothing and 2.
He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rendell Grichuk is the second out in the 7th inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Porcello sets. 3-0 on its way. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready once again, number 8. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and up next it'll be the catcher Sandy Leon. First offering on its way, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And he fouls this one off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. This is hit softly to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So stepping in, Danny Jansen. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batter.
Coming to the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
1 strike.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Brandon Drury, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Sogard. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Porcello's ready. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Derek Law is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The Blue Jays, number 64, Derek Law.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Now another 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. And right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Eighth inning. 4-1 is our score. This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Marcus Walden comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Marcus.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Nope.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And the count will be full. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
No doubt some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. He's set. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's by him for strike one. The 1-1 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2.
First and second now, one man out. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box, number 8. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Benintendi facing back, and it bangs off the monster. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3.
So striding in, Brandon Drury, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike 1.
getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. One and one. Here it is. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. One run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, B-Row, to score. You're down by one going into the ninth. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the team right here. Down one run. Huge base hit right there. Able to drive in a pair. And now they got to lock it down in the bottom half.
Brandon Workman takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Striding forward now is the DH, Eric Sogard. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
4 runs here in this half inning.
That's ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Here it is. A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and one. Here it is. Fastball in there. 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Toronto leads this one 5-4. David Phelps is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in once again, Brock Holt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The second baseman, Brock.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 23. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. is past batting line against David Phelps. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Sandy Leon. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Bradley is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Number 13 is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Toronto put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Derek Law is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.